show, Mr. Neville, who is not here with us tonight, but he will be back as from next week. Lakini, the show has to go on. Now, for this second part, we want to go all the way to the UK. Let me start getting my nose English ready. In it, you know, are we in it? You know, we're doing this, you know what I'm saying? And we will be speaking to Shiru. Stuart. Shiru, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, Shiru. Good to see you. You look amazing with your long braids, you know, bringing that African vibe even in the UK. And I'm just very keen to, even before we get to the depth of the conversation, you see the way here to Kona Kenyatta Market where you can go and get your braids done. What is the situation like there in the UK when you want to get like the braids that you have done? Is it easily accessible? Is it something that a lot of people do? Tell us about that, Shiru.
Hi, thanks so much for the opportunity. It's really hard to get someone to do the hair. Actually, I just landed yesterday. The braids you can see here, it's done in Kenya. It's freshly done in Kenya. So it's not easy to get someone to do your hair here. It's not easy. And then it's very expensive at the same time.
All right. Great, and you look absolutely gorgeous. Now, you wear a lot of hats.
So much. So do you.
Oh, thank you, baby girl. Now, you are a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur, and you're very passionate about building connections. Let's just start by getting to know that aspect. When you say you're an entrepreneur, what kind of business do you do back in the UK? And also, what took you there, and how long ago did you go to the UK?
Thank you so much for your question. I moved into the UK by marriage. I've been here for the past 11 years, but my accent never changes. I have actually deep Kikuyu accent. That's one thing, it never changes. And when I say that I'm an entrepreneur, is that I run businesses for Airbnbs. Mm-hmm. I have some properties here that I do Airbnbs. Mm-hmm. And I also help my daughter, who is only 14, to do her business as well. She produces skincare in our own house. Your
14-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
She has her own business of, you know, producing skincare, yeah. And just saying that so casually.
Organic skincare.
I am in my 30s and I haven't even thought of a business. Why is your daughter making me feel bad about myself? All right, good job to your daughter, and also for you as a parent, nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit from her as a very young girl. And I'd just like for you to talk to us about, you have been there for about 11 years. Just take us back when you went there the very first time. What are those things that you saw in the UK, the culture shock that took you by surprise when you got there, that almost made you come back home immediately?
First of all, it was about the weather. Even today, I have not gotten used to this weather. It's so cold. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you can even have like 4 different types of weather in a day. Like you can have 4 seasons in a day. It's so cold. The weather, freezing. Kuna freeze kabisa hapa. And I think the other thing is about you can isolate so much, because you know, you can even live for so many years without knowing who is your neighbor. Because people here keep it for themselves. Hawatakangi kumix in na watu wengine. So that's another culture shock. And then the other thing is you know, like how structured the life is, or the system are here in the UK. Everything is about appointment. Like everything is appointment. Come to the doctors, come to booking the buses. Everything is appointment. But that one, I like it because it makes life easier.
Right.
I wish we can have that one in Kenya.
You know, in Kenya, you tell someone you're having a meeting at 9 a.m., but you're 9, ndo pengine hata natoka kwa nyumba sometimes. So I believe that would be something good. I know it's crazy for you now when you come back home, when you're in Kenya and you're booking meetings with people. I know you get really annoyed because of the timekeeping aspect, given that now it's very heavily ingrained in you. Now, I'd like for you, Shiru, to talk to us. How is it running a business there, given that you moved there 11 years ago, you moved there by marriage, but just also being a foreigner and getting into the system of living in the UK, that being now your home. How is it running a business as someone who's moved from Kenya to the UK?
I would say it's about getting prepared mentally and also learning the system and understanding the system, how it works. It's not something difficult and I think anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And also I really get inspired by other people. And one thing about me, sidhani naweza kuajiliwa, I always like to be the boss of myself. Like I don't like people telling me you have to do this at this particular time. I like planning for myself.
Right.
So knowing who I am, it's kind of forced me to do my own things.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
So you are in the Airbnb business, which is also very booming back at home here. There's Airbnbs everywhere, and I believe that's now our way of life. But you can also talk to us about other Kenyans that you have met in the UK. What are they doing? What kind of businesses have you, seen other Kenyans do in the UK?
Yeah, some Kenyans, they are into farming. You find that some of the Kenyans, they do farming, like wanalima maize, like the white maize, because we don't have it here, and other mpaka manini, the pumpkins, marenge, sukuma wiki. There are so many things that people do here, by the way. And also other people, they are just being employed. They do shift. Unakuta say hapa kazi ni kufanya kazi. By the way, you don't have time for like whenever we get hatunanga time, like hatunanga free time, we do create it, because time, you have to create the time for whatever it is that you want. But what happen, are so busy with so many things. If you're not running your own business, you are being employed, but unapiga shift one after the other.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you formed a community of Kenyans in the UK? A lot of times you'll see there's a WhatsApp group of Kenyans in this part of the US, Kenyans in Dubai. Is that something similar in the UK, where you have your own society, like a community of people, Kenyans, that you're there, mnasaikiana tu hapo, giving each other, that Kenyan love when you miss it? Because I know as much as life can be good there, but sometimes you'd miss home and you want to feel close to the people who feel like home. So do you have those community groups that you hang out and just exchange ideas as Kenyans in the UK?
Yeah, we do. We have like WhatsApp groups whereby you have like this community to kind of a WhatsApp group where we meet up. And also we have so many events that usually go on, especially during the summer. Tukona ma event nyingi sana whereby all communities, they come together, like Kenyan community, we come together. We have like Kenyans in the park whereby we meet up somewhere in London, all the Kenyans, they want to be there. Na saizi kuna vitu nyingi zinaitwa mpaka Gemi, they come into the UK. You find that everybody is going there. Sorry about that.
Right. So
we do have it.
Right. So if a young person was to approach you, amekuona hapa Diaspora Connect, you look great, you're doing well, you're speaking about how we have different Kenyans who are doing well in the UK in different businesses. Now that young person akwambia, I'd like to come to the UK as well, I'd like to start life in the UK. What piece of advice would you give them? Do you think there are opportunities? Do I need to leave Kenya fully aware of what I'm going to do in the UK, ama naeza toka tu kwanza ile ya, just take the big jump, nifike UK, and then I'll figure things out when I get there? What would you tell that young person right now who's, maybe I should try UK?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would tell them that you come over. I mean, life in the UK, it's so beautiful, but I would tell them to come, be ready, mentally prepared, and also, to get to understand the weather in the UK, to also understand the cost of living here, and the system that will depend on. So you have to understand all these things. Come with an open-minded. Usikuja hapo ukidhani pesa sasa ni kuvuna. No, kuna challenges nyingi sana. But however, I cannot compare life ya UK na Kenya. Kenya life is good, by the way. Inakuanga poa sana. Mtu akiwa na pesa, you people, you live a good life. Like you have help, house help, like you have so many helps everywhere, yeah? Hapa kama mimi, I'm the wife, I'm the mother, nipike, nifanye everything on my own.
Right.
Nyumba nioshe, kila kitu eats on me. So you come here prepared and life will be well.
All right.
Si kuja hapa ukiwa like, okay, nimeenda kuvuna pesa, hapana. Kuna a lot of challenges.
Right.
But life is so beautiful here.
Right. So now we are also getting into the festive season. It's almost Christmas. What is the mood like currently in the UK? And I'll tell you just a bit of comparison here in Kenya. All our malls already have the Christmas trees up. All the lights are up everywhere. Some people have already put the trees in their houses. I haven't yet. I'm hoping to do that very soon. But you can tell us the mood in the UK now that we are getting into the Christmas season.
Oh, the mood is awesome. The mood is awesome. You go to the shopping malls, there are so many lights everywhere, and even the houses. You know, here, they put lights in the houses. They decorate houses from outside. So you go outside and the houses are all shiny. Everywhere is lights. You go to the shopping mall, the music that are playing there, it's all about Christmas. I think this is a season that British, they really enjoy so much, and they value this season so much. It's all about love. It's all about family. They just value this season so much. Yeah.
All right. So Shiru, before I allow you utume salamu to maybe 1 or 2 people that you miss from back at home, I'd like for you to tell us, if you were to teach the people in the UK something that we do here in Kenya, what is that? What would you take there? And if you were also to trade something that you've seen there to back at home here in Kenya, what would that be? To party your exchange program from Kenya to the UK, from UK to Kenya.
Oh my goodness. I think I would start with Kenya. You know, what I have learned here and what I would like Kenya people to do is about planning and structure. UK is extremely organized, like everything, timekeeping, appointment, you know, that discipline, it makes things easier. So if Kenya can do that, I think tunaweza kukua poa sana. And now with British ama UK, what I would like them to learn from Kenya is what? Food. Like try to eat a bit of healthy food, rather than junk. And oh my goodness, what else? And I think the weather. Oh yes, weather is so amazing in Kenya. Oh my goodness. You know, I landed yesterday morning and I'm freezing because I'm not used to this weather. Even after living for 11 years, sijazoea this weather.
Right.
So the other thing is weather. I don't think there's anything else.
I think that's good enough. That was good enough. Thank you so much, Shiru. Just finally, tuma salamu to 1 or 2 people ambao umewacha hapa Kenya and you'd like to send your love to them tonight. Go ahead.
Wow, ningetupenda kutuma salamu to my dad. I was with him the other day, and my mom, all my sisters, my brothers, my friends. Na sana ningetuma salamu kwa Sky Victor and Dani, au ni watoto wa Betty Bayo. Tuliwaacha jana. So nimetuma salamu niwaambie nawapenda tu sana na tunawaombea.
All right.
Yeah, all my friends. Mpaka wale wako UK, I'm back. Tupatane tu kwa my event. Nawapenda tu wote hata kama sijawataja majina.
Right. Thank you so very much, Shiru, for connecting with us all the way from the UK, and pass a lot of love to your 14-year-old daughter who's already an entrepreneur producing her own skincare products. When you come back to Kenya, please make sure I sample one of the products. I'm such a skincare fanatic, so make sure I get a product. Good stuff. Thank you so very much for speaking to us, and pass our love to the rest of your family back there in the UK. Now, before we move to our next guest here on Diaspora Connect, remember the theme remains connecting with Kenyans who are living their best lives. They're thriving in different parts of the world. So far, tumeingia pale Azerbaijan, tumeingia pale USA, tumeingia pale UK. It's all about diversity here on the show. So stick around. There's still some more Kenyans ambao tutakuwa tunaongea na wao hapa kwa kipindi. But before then, allow me to read 1 or 2 feedback that we have coming in our social media platforms. Remember, on X, our hashtag is #DiasporaConnect. We have one from Michael Maina, anasema